Hi, my name is Maddie Loats, and today I'll be talking about gender discrimination and gender roles both genders face in the world today. What comes to mind when you hear the phrase gender discrimination? What about gender roles? And what do you feel are some gender roles your gender faces in the world today? Gender roles can be defined as the behaviors, values, and attitudes that a society deems acceptable for both males and females. These roles people are supposed to demonstrate to others can lead to discrimination by one another, the other gender, and in society if they are not met. Gender discrimination, also known as sexism, is explained as the prejudice or stereotyping on the basis of gender. Within my speech, I want to shed light on the standards both genders face in society and show what both males and females get discriminated against in the world. When people hear the word or words sexism or gender discrimination, their minds usually go to the topic of feminist and or feminism, which is why I will start out with the gender roles women face today. Women are supposed to be thin, flawless, and graceful in today's standards, and it is hard not to conform your thoughts to think that when females are portrayed like that across social media, TV, and magazines. And if women don't look like what they should, they get shamed, sometimes by other women or by society itself. And when exploits say what we are supposed to look like. Despite being discriminated in society, women are also treated very unfairly in the workplace. Roughly, women are 4 times more likely to say they feel they've been treated as if they weren't competent, having the necessary knowledge, ability, or skill for the job, just because of their gender. Along with this, 29% of women with a postgraduate degree have said they've experienced being treated differently, repeatedly, at work because of being a woman. Apart from being looked down upon, 54% have spoken up and said they received serious sexual advances from male coworkers. Going off that information, 35% of females have said they have personally experienced sexual harassment or abuse from coworkers in the workplace. And for this reason, the hashtag #MeToo movement was started in 2017. And its purpose was to raise awareness and spread awareness about sexual abuse and harassment to women in the workplace. Along with the hashtag #MeToo movement, the hashtag #HimToo movement was started around the same time to show that sexual harassment and abuse can happen to men as well. Sexual abuse is one of the many things that get overlooked, especially if it happens to a woman as well. For example, there is less than 1% of shelters for men that have experienced domestic violence. Also, women's cancer receives 15 times more funding than men's cancers. And in divorces, 84% of men lose custody. And in court cases, males are over twice as victimized by being strangers than women when they are walking down the street. And men are over 100% more likely to be convicted of a crime. And with that note, 63% of the time, women get longer sentences than women, even if they are convicted of the same crime. Despite men being discriminated, they too have high social standards they are supposed to uphold. In today's world, men are supposed to be self-confident, do the hard work around the house, and be tall and muscular. There is also a large misconception with the quote, "Real men don't cry." Men are supposed to keep it together and not show weakness in front of others, especially women. And these roles men face are found in the same exact place women's roles are found: social media, TV, and magazines. In 2019, some of these roles males and females face aren't as big as what they used to be, but they still exist. Both genders are being discriminated against, and mostly for the same things: crimes and how they are treated in society. And not everyone has spoken up about it. After hearing this speech, I hope I shed light on the roles people face, because some of these percentages I didn't know of until I did this research. And I hope I shed light that both genders are being discriminated on the social level. Thank you.